Alright people, so if you remember a few videos back I had a starting issue. I replaced the ground cable and all the starting issues went away. So, thought we were good, all that stuff, and I guess you could probably see where I'm leading with this. I got about a week out of it, and then next thing I know, she's not starting again. And I gotta bust out the sledge and I gotta teach it a little lesson. Next thing you know, she'll start. So, you know, I swapped that real quick. I already did it, so I'm not going to show you guys that again because I showed you how to take it off in the last one. So I'm heading to work the other day, and I'm going down the interstate. I'm rolling about 80 miles an hour, you know, just keeping up with traffic. I'm shooting down the center lane. There's a couple semis on my right and a few cars on the left, right? So I'm hauling, right? Just cruising. And next thing I know, out of nowhere, I see this gallon jug just bouncing down the road.
It wasn't empty, you know?
It wasn't an empty jug. So I had hardly any time to react. I hit the brakes. That did nothing. I couldn't go left or right. So what I do, I ran into it. All the contents inside splatter all under the undercarriage. And I hear that thing underneath there. And anyways, I see it go flying out from behind. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's not stuck under there. That's probably okay. You know, check the gauges. As long as the gauges are good, we're probably okay, you know. I still had power, and then, you know, I didn't have any overheating issues, so thought we were squared away. I go rolling off on the exit I needed to be on, finally get to slowing down, and next thing I know, I'm hearing a ding, 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 ding. I'm like, that's not good. So, at any rate, going and checking it out, climbing underneath the car, I realized what that gallon jug did was it ripped my O2 sensor wiring right out of the plug, you know, and then it dragged at 80 miles an hour on the interstate, so it just pretty much ground it flat. Great. So, you know, I got to do that. Let's just add that to the week. That just made it great. And then, you know, I come to find out what the contents of it was when the aroma started to roll.
Yeah.
Frickin' truckers, man. Frickin' truckers. How you gonna pee into a jug and just toss it out in front of a frickin' car, my car, and I smash into it and get urine all over my car? That was messed up, guys. That was messed up. So anyways, that's my rant. I'm done with that. We're gonna end up going on. I'm gonna take off the cruise control today. I'm gonna basically clean up the engine bay a little bit. So I'm taking out the cruise control, and I'll be taking off some of the EGR stuff because I do have that blocked off. So I'm just gonna make some space, and we're gonna hang out, and maybe we'll do some burnouts. All right, so taking off the cruise control, you can't see it for nothing from up here, but there's a 10mm head down there holding it down, and there's supposed to be another one down over here on the other side of the bracket, but I only got one holding it. And we'll take that off. I already got it disconnected, you know. Look at that. Ready to go. But yeah, and then besides that, it's just the cable you got to worry about, and there is this vacuum line that's going to it. But I am removing all those vacuum lines, so no problem. All right, but over here, you got the EGR vacuum control valve and then the solenoid here. So I'm going to remove both of those.
Perfect.
Alright, so got the EGR junk off, got that mostly out, just got to take the cable off from the pedal assembly down there, or inside the cab, and I could not find any of my vacuum caps. So what I ended up doing was I just took part of the little hose, cut it down, and looped it around real quick. It gets the job done for the moment. So that's all that matters. Now I'll show you where the cable ties in. There we go. That cable right there, that's what we got to take out. That little nub, and that'll come off that bracket, and then we just got to put a plug in the firewall. Yeah, buddy, look at that. No more cruise control, no more EGR junk. That stuff is out of the way. It's cleaning up. It's looking a little bit better. But we're done with the work tonight. Time to cruise. We're going to do some pulls and get some burnouts in. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that button, leave a comment. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, man, and hit me up on social media. Till next time, I'm Dan, the Prelude dude. We're the parts guy.